All right, hi, I'm Todd English. Very nice to be here. Thank you so much. So what I decided to do today is just walk through the market. So we're still kind of putting the dishes together here. So I use a little bit of my life in Georgia, a little of my life. I spend a lot of time in Boston. So, you know, as an American chef, we cook regionally. We cook about what's around, you know, what's around and what's local. So we walk through the market. We're trying to figure out, okay, what's local, what's fresh, what's now. I'm going to introduce, come here, Chef Jamie. Jamie's our chef here. Then give him a big round of applause. He makes it all happen. If you've been to the pub, he's the man that makes it all happen. All right, you get to make grits.
Okay.
We'll start making. All right, and we have this is the local farm. Where's the local?
You and Son's grits here.
Right?
Yep.
All right, so we're going to do, and we're going to mix this up a little bit, and I'll show you a little bit later of how I like to flavor these a little bit differently. We're not just going to make cheese grits or sausage grits or all those. It's going to be a little bit different using a fall vegetable with a, we actually have a pumpkin puree that we're going to add to this as well. All right, so what we did is roasted these pumpkins off, all right, like that, as you see there. We took all the pumpkin meat, and again, this is going to add that nice, buttery, beautiful pumpkin pie flavor to it, if you will, all right, as we get that going. Now, what I've done here in the pan, all right, I put a little bit of butter in there, all right, some ginger, our beautiful local ginger from Sanctuary Farm, all right, and what I'm going to do is we have some local sorghum. So I'm going to do sort of a sweet and sour glaze for these with pork. Now pork, you know, is an obvious vehicle for using the kind of sweet and sour and fruit and apples because it is also so delicious. Now, to that, I'm going to add something that we use up in New England and up in the north is these beautiful cranberries, all right? Now, to this sauce here, and learning how great things are when they're fresh, all right? We're going to add some beautiful apples, all right? These are the Jonah Gold apples. These are so beautiful. And add, I've got the sorghum. We got some fresh apple cider to that, okay? So you think about now pork, you think about, you know, pork is typically a little bit fattier, all right? And the whole idea is that you want to have fruit and acid and sweet and sour with something that is so, got sort of that delicious flavor. And pork is such a natural vehicle for cooking with fruit, okay? So, I mean, when you do this, of course, pork and applesauce is a classic dish, right? So we're sort of doing a play on that whole idea. We got some jalapenos here. Did you leave a little seed in there? Give them a little kick? All right. But, you know, the whole idea is we want to cook this, get this nice glaze over the top of the pork, all right? All right, we have these beautiful bangers. These are so delicious. I mean, just going to cut these up nice and tender. Now, bangers are typically an English-style sausage. All right, and they're made with a little breadcrumb and a little milk. They're a very soft sausage. So the sausage would go in with these pork cheeks. Again, adding to the flavor of all these, etc. So we just put this in like that. All right, and I'm going to put a little bit of edamame in here as well. All right, which are really nice. But again, adding some beautiful color. These are kind of like Japanese lima beans, as I call them. But soybeans are great. All right, and last thing I'm going to put in, Jesus, is there any rosemary around here? Oh, wait, there's a big bush right back here. How great is that? And we'll put a little bit of fresh rosemary in the sauce. Love rosemary. All right? Nothing better than that. You know, one thing about when you're using fresh herbs, I always try to add a fresh herb right at the end because that's where the most perfume of all those herbs comes out. We'll give you all some of this to try. And hopefully you like it. I mean, it should be great. You guys really appreciate your patience.
When you're smiling, yeah, when you're smiling, the whole world smiles with you. Get the messages.